Everyone thinks the G30 Edge is just another budget bot that wanders around until the battery dies. Here's the thing. In the right home, it outperforms pricier robots with fancy lasers, and in the wrong home, it will drive you nuts. I tested the Eufy RoboVac G30 Edge for 3 weeks, ran 25 cleaning cycles across 1,600 square feet of mixed hardwood and medium pile rugs, measured noise, tracked coverage, and pushed it with pet hair, crumbs, and cables. The surprise wasn't suction, it was discipline, straight lines, predictable coverage. But before you click buy, there are a few caveats that nobody tells you and one deal breaker for some homes. Before we dive into what I discovered, quick heads up. If you're already leaning yes and want the best current price, the link is below. But stick around, because what I found might change whether this is the right choice for your space. I bought this because my weeknights were turning into crumb patrol. Dog hair tumbleweeds, coffee grounds near the grinder, kids' snacks fused to the rug. I'd tried a random navigation robot before. It pinballed around, missed spots, then died under the couch like a tiny Roomba Romeo. I needed something consistent, not flashy. The G30 Edge promised smart dynamic navigation 2.0, gyro-based pathing that cleans in neat rows, plus Boost IQ to adjust suction on carpet, low 2.85-inch height to slide under furniture, and boundary strips to block no-go areas. I was skeptical. I don't care about app fireworks. I care about whether my floors actually look clean without babysitting. First, navigation and coverage. In a 720 square foot open area with bar stools, chair legs, and a rug, the G30 Edge laid down tidy lanes and finished the first pass in 46 minutes, covering 96% of the floor by my spot checks. The app showed a cleaning map and run log, helpful for accountability, even though it doesn't save multi-floor maps or do named rooms. But then I tossed it into a cluttered bedroom with cables. It tapped, rerouted, tapped again, still made progress. The boundary strips saved my sanity around a charging station and pet bowls. But here's the rub, you don't get virtual no-go zones, it's physical strips or nothing. Second, pickup power. On hardwood with mixed debris, rice, ground coffee, fine dust, it grabbed 94% in a single pass and 98% after a second. On a medium pile rug, Boost IQ kicked it up to the full 2,000 PA and pulled visible dirt and hair in one go. It won't replace a deep clean upright on plush carpet, but week to week my rugs looked consistently refreshed. Corner cleaning was good, not perfect. The side brush corrals most crumbs but leaves a few stragglers at baseboard edges. On thresholds up to about 16, it climbed without drama. Third, battery, noise, and endurance. In standard mode, I averaged 84-92 minutes before it headed back to charge. With more carpet and Boost IQ engaged often, runs dropped to around 65-75 minutes. Noise measured 55-58 dB at 3 feet, think microwave hum, quiet enough for calls in the next room. And yes, it returned to the dock, recharged, and resumed to finish when needed, which keeps it practical for larger areas. Fourth, obstacles and quirks. At 2.85 inches tall, it dove under my couch and TV console where my upright never fits, huge win. But then it hit a classic robot vacuum weak spot. A nearly black shag rug tripped the cliff sensors and it refused to fully climb on. If your home is full of dark rugs or very deep pile, this is not your bot. The main brush will catch long hair. I had to detangle every 3-4 runs. The dustbin is mid-sized, so with pets you'll empty at most runs. App control over 2.4 GHz worked fine. Alexa control for start-stop is there, but I mostly used schedules in the Eufy Home app. No mopping, no self-emptying base, no fancy multi-room targeting, but here's where it gets interesting. I expected the suction spec to be the headline. It wasn't. The big win was consistency, because it cleans in rows, coverage is reliable. After 2 weeks of daily schedules in our high-traffic zones, my manual vacuuming time dropped by about 70%. Compared to my old random nav bot, the G30 Edge finished a similar area 25-35% faster with fewer missed patches. Versus something like a Roomba i3, which is more expensive, the G30 Edge lacks app-based no-go zones and room selection, but it's quieter and slimmer, and the included boundary strips give you simple physical control. Against Eufy's own 11S15C style random models, the G30 Edge is just more predictable. You see the stripes, you trust the result. I put in the hours, 3 weeks of daily runs, messy stress tests, furniture rearranges, hoping to break the marketing story. What I found is a clear if-then. If you have mostly hard floors, a couple of area rugs, and a moderately tidy layout, the G30 Edge is a set-it-and-forget-it workhorse. If you rely on dark, plush rugs, want advanced mapping with room-by-room control, or hate the idea of physical boundary tape, look elsewhere. Now that you know the real trade-offs, the disciplined coverage and the few gotchas, grab it while it's discounted. These Eufy sales cycle in and out. Link is in the description for the best current price and to see the latest bundles with extra boundary strips and filters. Bottom line, I recommend the Eufy RoboVac G30 Edge for apartments and single-level homes up to about 1,800 square feet, mostly hard floors with low to medium pile rugs, pet owners who can handle a quick brush detangle, and anyone who values quiet, consistent coverage over flashy mapping tricks. Skip it if you've got very dark or high-pile carpets, want app no-go zones, or need a self-emptying base. It's not a wizard, it's a disciplined worker. Give it the right stage and it nails the performance night after night.